Welcome back to Iron Media, where objectivity meets reality. We are really living in some dark and perilous times. Really dark. This is really what the Bible speaks about. The end of days. A time where devil worshipping and demon behavior is normalized in our culture and globally, not only in Jamaica. Now, I saw the video making the rounds on social media. Very disgusting. I don't even think the word disgusting can be used to describe that video. Very grotesque, sickening video with about 5 or 6 males videoing and laughing. They seem to be at a house. One female. The girl don't look anything past 14. Yeah, she looks about 14 years old. And it's about 6 or so males, all laughing and smiling, having a grand time. Obviously, I can't post the video here, but I will post the audio at the end. Disgusting. The boys were taking turns sexually assaulting this young lady. And the boys in the video, I don't think they're past 15. Taking turns, having fun, assaulting, battery this young lady. And even when the young lady begged them to stop, one proceeded to physically assault her, beat her, box her, thump. Now, I don't know the details of how that young lady got into that predicament. I don't know if it was free will, forced. I don't know. I can't speak on that. I only can speak on what I saw in the video. Trust me. If that young lady was related to me, trust me, I can't even say what would happen to those young men. Trust me. But they wouldn't be around. That's all I can say. But the other side to this kind is the fact that it's a society that are creating these monsters. A lot of people are not ready for this conversation because this conversation requires accountability. We as a society are creating these monsters. They don't spawn out of anywhere. They don't spawn at 13 and 14 and 16. No. They were birthed, raised, and cultured into how they are. You have 16 and 15-year-olds, 17-year-olds involved in crime, deadly crime, shooting, killing, involving gangs. It's a culture that is producing these monsters. And it starts from in the home. We have to talk about the home. But like I said, parents are not ready for this conversation because it requires accountability. During a child's formative years, from about say 0 to about 5 years old, that's when you have to ensure that you instill discipline in that child, because that is when most of the brain development occurs. So the brain has to be structured and developed in such a way where discipline is at the forefront. You can't wait until a child is 10 and 11. No. As all the time people would say, you have to bend the tree from it young. A lot of parents, I see these days, they're trying to appease the children. It's almost as if they're trying to make the children into their own personal friends. No, a child is not your friend. A child can be a friend, yeah, when the child turns 25. But a child is not your friend. And it doesn't matter if the child likes you or not. You know what is good for the child. The child don't know what is good for him or herself. You know what is good. You know what is right for the child. And you have to do what is right for the child regardless. Regardless of external pressures, regardless of government, regardless of what the society is like, regardless of what the child is saying. Who gives a shit what the child is saying? You are in charge of raising that child. That's your responsibility. And the village as well. Because it's a collective effort. Trust me, that video is so disgusting. Very disgusting. It's going to trigger some of us, trust me. If that video don't trigger you, I don't know, you're probably emotionally dead. Or you probably, at some great level of apathy. But trust me, that's one of the most disgusting videos I've seen in a very long time. I mean, growing up, guys run battery or train or whatever. Sometimes a female agree to it. But you can clearly see that the female does not agree to it, and the guy proceeded to assault her. It's very disgusting. Even the case where the young man from Denham Town, I think 12 years old, and the young lady from Holy Trinity that stabbed him with a tail comb. That's where our culture is at. That's what we're producing. Yes, we are the ones who are producing these demons, as we like to call them. So yes, we not only produce track stars and great musicians and entrepreneurs and doctors and nurses and teachers and lawyers and tradesmen and tradeswomen. No, we're producing demons as well. And we have to take accountability for it. Obviously, as I said, the video cannot be posted here, but it will be on my Telegram. But you can have a listen to the audio. So listen here.
But I take keys, but you have